a combined 490 pounds, Sheriff Johnny Emerald and Adrian Lynch.
Midwest Pro Wrestling representing at the Two Rivers Community House tonight for All-Star Championship Wrestling. There you see the former two-time champion, Adrian Lynch, Sheriff Johnny Emerald, and toppling behind Sean Davari, having been thoroughly embarrassed earlier tonight by the daughter of the commissioner of ACW, Shauna Doyle.
Adrian Lynch, a two-time ACW champion, turned his back on the organization that made him a champion, hooking up with MPW, and he has been in the middle of an awful lot of trouble for ACW, helping out his boys from Minnesota, Midwest Pro Wrestling.
Adrian Lynch thrives on trouble. He thrives on controversy. He is not one to sit back and let the spotlight take it off of him. He is an impact player, and what he's done has been absolutely despicable against ACW. No one will deny that for 1 second, but it's kept Adrian Lynch's career fresh. But one wonders how much longer MPW can hold out against ACW
opponents,
or vice versa.
Accompanied by Kendra, at a combined 380 pounds, Brandon Blaze and Ryan Rogue, Sudden Impact.
And here comes Sudden Impact. We saw these guys. I still think they got screwed out of the ACW Championship Tag Team match recently on Saturday night here when basically the Duke was given to Rob Norwood and Hillbilly Hills because the match got tossed out and they made the former champs have to fight Norwood and Hills, and these guys missed their opportunity. Sudden Impact.
Doug, you're not alone in that opinion. A lot of fans at ACWProWrestling.com all over the Midwest have been waiting for Sudden Impact's opportunity at the Tag Team Championship. But right now, they're representing ACW in the war against MPW. The interesting team of Adrian Lynch and Sheriff Johnny Emerald. I know Emerald, size-wise, matches up very well with Sudden Impact, but Adrian Lynch, not only size-wise, but experience-wise, might be a complete other story.
Well, I'll tell you, Sudden Impact has literally come out of nowhere to become a major player in the tag team front here in ACW.
Lovely Kendra at ringside. Kendra, knowing full well the propensity of tag teams here in ACW, managing not only the #1 contender, Sudden Impact, but the champions themselves, Hillbilly and Pimp Daddy. One wonders how long she can keep peace in that camp before it all comes to a head.
See Adrian Lynch discussing with Sheriff Johnny Emerald who's going to go first here in this tag bout here on ACW Wrestling. Don't forget, check out the website, acwprowrestling.com.
Props to TJ. He does one hell of a job, the webmaster of acwprowrestling.com, making it look beautiful. There's the bell underway, tag team action. Sheriff's going to start off for MPW with Brandon Blaze. I'll tell you what, though, Adrian Lynch, if there's one thing he thrives on, it's taking a rookie and breaking him. Sudden Impact aren't quite rookies, but they're young men in their sport, and like I said, they're quite the opposite of Adrian Lynch, so you know he is licking his chops.
I like their chances tonight, though, Matt. I like the fact these kids are able to fly, they're able to take it up top, they're able to just use their quickness. If Adrian Lynch can slow him down, I think they'll have a good opportunity to do some damage against Sheriff Johnny Emerald, but he's got the experience, and don't forget the third man is out there, Sean Davari, and MPW is known for getting involved and making the odds in their favor.
Well, and Davari's already had some trouble with women outside the ring. Maybe Kendra can take care of him and make him a non-factor. I'll tell you what, Brandon Blaze, though, they've got the right man inside the ring. Sheriff Johnny Emerald. Emerald is a veteran, but he matches up with them size-wise, skill-wise. This should be one hell of a contest. Side headlock right now by the Sheriff.
ACW here on UPN 32. We're now on at 10:30. You catch all the action on UPN, but it's one thing to see us on television. It's another to see us in person. Check out the website. Find out where we're going to be next.
Nice drop kick. Brandon Blaze explodes with that one right to the chest of the Sheriff. Hopefully he didn't drive that badge any further into his chest or crush that auxiliary emergency donut in his front pocket. As MPW already conferring on the outside. Look out for Brandon Blaze, though!
He takes all three of them down, taking it up top and taking them outside the ring.
Takes down all three members of MPW. That big tope. Ryan Rogue following up right now. Getting some hard forearms in. Ryan Rogue has got an edge to him, Doug. You see the kid in the locker room. You see the kid out in the streets. Brandon Blaze is a pretty happy-go-lucky guy. Ryan Rogue kind of got a darker side, and he compliments Brandon Blaze not only as far as their size, not only as far as their look, but they're two kind of different styles, two different types of meanness inside that ring.
And I'll tell you, mentioned it earlier in the match, these two kids have come out of nowhere, and really, in all honesty, they had a wonderful opportunity to get the tag team belts off of superstar Mike Mercury and Rocket Randy, and they just lost their opportunity. I still think they had that opportunity taken away.
Look out! Double drop kick. Both ends of the spectrum crashing into Sheriff Johnny Emerald, count of 2 by Jimmy Kennedy.
And the question begs to be asked, with Kendra manning both teams, how soon will it get a tag team opportunity against Norwood, against Hills?
I know that sudden impact, they're trying not to focus on who they're fighting or who their stablemates are or who's got the titles. They're just trying to prove themselves once again in ACW. Adrian Lynch inside the ring right now. Ryan Rogue takes him down. Nice hip toss. One more time. Keeping Adrian Lynch on the mat, and that's a smart move by Ryan Rogue.
Watch this match. If Adrian Lynch starts getting any kind of offense, he will cut off the ring. He's not a flyer. He doesn't have great speed, but he has those veteran skills. He's able to just take it to whoever he's up against and just slow the match down and just beat him methodically. And he starts to put the right hands on the back of the sudden impact player, Ryan Rogue.
Just like that, Doug. Very effective, very simple offense, very painful offense. But Ryan Rogue right back on track. Too much quickness right there, taking Adrian Lynch down to the mat once again. Davari on the outside. I'm still having trouble getting over the shiny pants and that austere turban on the outside. Now claiming to be from Tehran, Iran. I don't know if there's a Minnesota-Iran trade agreement or what's up. Brandon Blaze inside the ring right now. Sinks that elbow smash in, turns him over. Adrian Lynch, you can bet, is biding his time. This may be it right there, and Davari wanted to get a handful of Brandon Blaze, but look out for...
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes. One forearm sends Brandon Blaze flying to the outside of the ring right now. This is where MPW does their most famous work, their best work. Brandon Blaze is fighting back against Adrian Lynch. Look out for Davari, though.
But it's 2-on-1.
Oh, time for chops. Back and forth.
It's the other white meat, you know. They're pounding away on each other.
Look out. Oh! Just caught Chris Left on the outside there. Brandon Blaze went flying. Didn't quite hit the guardrail, didn't quite hit the post, but still got caught on that apron. Anything you hit on the outside, Doug, it's going to be painful, especially at high velocity.
And now Adrian Lynch, just like that, has turned the momentum around. He has Brandon Blaze down. He has him beat up a little bit, and now it's time to go to town, the veteran. Buries a right hand at the top of his forehead and puts Blaze down again.
It's time for the offense right now. Sinks in that elbow smash. Nicely done. 255 right into the sternum, the point of that elbow. Adrian's complaining about that count to Jimmy Kennedy. You won't get too far with that. Oh, eye-rake still to come, Doug. Mitch Paradise going to go one-on-one with the former half the tag team champions, the superstar Mike Mercury in our main event on All-Star Championship Wrestling.
And I was back in the locker room. MPW has Sheriff Johnny Emerald out here. Sean Davari, he also has Adrian Lynch. And don't forget, I have seen backstage, Shifty is here. When you know Shifty's in the building, you never know what can happen because it's 3-on-1 right now as Sean Davari is helping out from the outside.
I think 3 is quite enough at this juncture, Doug, as Jimmy Kennedy distracted with Ryan Rogue and Kendra on the outside, allowing MPW to do their damage. It's what they've done best, and we can hardly be surprised by it anymore. Anytime MPW represents in the ACW wrestling ring, you know there's going to be some devious things going on, and Adrian Lynch is an effective teacher of that.
Driving that elbow to the top of the skull of Brandon Blaze. They've kept Blaze in the ring now for a number of minutes, just wearing him down.
Kendra's firing this crowd up. Ryan Rogue's firing up Two Rivers, a community house, representing for ACW out here, Doug. Trying to give Brandon Blaze a little bit of momentum, a little bit of motivation here. Brandon sinks that elbow into the midsection one more time, still holding that headlock, not anymore. Adrian Lynch. High cross body, count of 1, count of 2.
That's a great crossbody.
Oh!
And that's a better clothesline.
Level by a stiff clothesline out of nowhere. Adrian Lynch taking care of business now, puts Ryan Rogue to the outside. This is when they got to do their damage. Ryan Rogue gets caught by Jimmy Kennedy. Here comes MPW style double teamwork.
I gotta tell you, I'm just looking at the face of Adrian Lynch. He is not in a good mood tonight. He has just got a case of attitude. even more so. And it's not necessarily that arrogant attitude. He looks like he's just genuinely PO'd tonight.
He's got something on his mind, and quite frankly, Doug, I don't think he expected this much resistance from Sudden Impact tonight. You hear Adrian Lynch talk. He is old school all the way. He doesn't care for those high-flying young people to take chances. He's an old school wrestler. He does it on the mat, and he likes to represent for MPW in that fashion.
Sheriff Johnny Emerald pushes Sudden Impact back into the corner. He's putting the right boots to Brandon Blaze, and now choking. There goes
the veteran's going to work here.
Champ. Davari's involved too.
The veteran's going to work here. Jimmy Kennedy seems transfixed on that corner with Ryan Rowe. Jimmy Kennedy's got to turn around, Doug. Senior official of ACW. I never thought I'd say this, but maybe Mickey Doyle needs to school the kid on how to be a referee. Well, maybe not.
Jimmy Kennedy wonders if the tag was made. He said he heard a tag. He said you better have made a tag.
No, those are just your brain cells dying, Jimmy.
Adrian Lynch, front headlock. Brandon Blaze.
Brandon's trying to power out here. I don't know if that's something I'd recommend, Doug. Keeping a low vertical base is Adrian Lynch, but Brandon Blaze making his way over. Oh, look at that. Jimmy Kennedy gets caught again.
Jimmy Kennedy missed a tag, a legitimate tag.
MPW is just waylaying Brandon Blaze here. I don't know how much more he can withstand. This crowd is getting irate. Nice snap suplex by the Sheriff. One more time.
Going for a third? Yes.
Sheriff nicely done. Series of vertical suplexes there. Count of one, count of two. Not quite. Jimmy Kennedy almost brushed the man with that one, but Brandon Blaze still trying to fight out.
How long has Brandon Blaze been in this ring getting beat up by Lynch, Emerald, and Davari?
This is a test of fortitude from this kid. We've seen him take on many tag teams. We've seen him be effective against many tag teams, but against a hammer like Adrian Lynch and a veteran like the Sheriff, this is a true test of his character. This is a true test of his resistance here and his endurance.
Now he pushes Brandon Blaze back.
Wow!
Two chops. Oh, that woke Blaze up.
That's what it took. That's what it took. It's time for chops in the corner. Brandon Blaze trying to lay him in. Not with the volume that Adrian Lynch did, but give the kid credit. He's fighting out, sinks him into the turnbuckle.
Took too long.
Yeah.
Lynch able to get everything behind that elbow. Drives him back down to the mat. There's the pin.
This has got to be it. No! Brandon Blaze fighting out one more time. Give this kid credit, showing all sorts of heart here in Two Rivers tonight. Goes for the high back. No. Brandon Blaze is behind him, trying to sink him in. Whoa! Reverse DDT, that Scorpion Death Drop. Brandon's got to do it now, Doug.
And Ryan Rogue wants to get the tag made over there. He's trying to get Brandon up. He's not far from his corner.
Ryan Rogue's trying to motivate. Kendra's trying to motivate. The fans here in Two Rivers definitely trying to motivate Brandon Blaze. He's feeling it, but can he make his way over?
Adrian Lynch on his stomach. Brandon Blaze now to his knees.
Brandon Blaze is fighting. He's almost there.
Lynch makes
the tag.
And so does Blaze.
One-on-one, Ryan Rogue, a fresh man inside the ring. Sudden Impact's got to take advantage right now. Big flying lariat.
Sheriff Johnny Emerald, legal man in the ring. And Ryan Rogue piling a number of right hands into the head of Adrian Lynch.
Emerald goes right after Brandon Blaze one more time as Ryan Rogue trying to get all the offense in he can.
Get some order.
Brandon Blaze is back up on his feet. Both men in the corner. Nice splash there. Brandon Blaze, Ryan Rogue providing a little momentum. Look out! Double impact! Out of nowhere! Davari's on the apron. Jimmy Kennedy distracted by Davari. That was...
Oh, and Davari just
snapped his neck.
hung him.
Get off the apron.
There's that face first pile driver maneuver. Count of one, cut. Oh, the Sheriff got him here.
Yes, he did. The veteran skills took care of the rookies tonight.
MPW spent the entire night double teaming one member or another.
Sheriff Johnny Emerald and Adrian Lynch, Midwest Pro Wrestling.
Ryan Rogue off the top rope. That set him up for the pedigree from Johnny Emerald, and the match is over.
Feel the heat November 3rd at the Watering Hole in Howard as the ladies of ACW compete in the first ever Miss ACW contest. In the ring, Kevin Kruger tries to get his gold back from Kamikaze Ken, and Cujo answers Sam Hain's challenge in a dog collar match. See all the men and the women of ACW November 3rd for this TV taping at the Watering Hole in Howard. Log on to acwprowrestling.com for ticket and event information.
I'll tell you, Doug, the Superstar in recent weeks, we've seen him lose those tag team championships with Rocket Man. He's got another stooge.
He has a brand new bodyguard. Goes by the name The Predator. His name is Jason Green.
Where does Mike Mercury keep finding this manpower and inside the ring? Is he going to an escort service?
Superstar Mike Mercury, we've seen him punk out 2 of his bodyguards in the last few weeks. Now he has another guy. We thought Steele last time was a pretty big man. This guy's a little bit smaller, but
has
the body on
finally
him.
ended.
I'll tell you what, the Predator's better looking
Superstar Mike Mercury has a new, competent bodyguard.
Let's hope so.
I'd like to bring to you the Predator, Jason Green.
There he is.
Well, we call one man the Predator in ACW called Sam Hain. Let's see if this man can live up to his billing.
ACW, MPW, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Well, the Superstar challenges everybody. ACW, MPW.
And his opponent at 289 pounds from Paradise City,
I hope
Mitch
the Superstar is
Paradise.
This man brings an onslaught each and every time he gets into the ring. This man is 285 pounds of bad and big. Mitch Paradise representing in Two Rivers.
That's a lot of meat on the hook right there, huh? It's Paradise.
Mitch Paradise is ready to go to work tonight. I'll tell you what, though. Mike, we keep seeing him against smaller opponents, and we don't think any of them have a chance against Mitch Paradise. Mike Mercury might be the man to give him the most trouble. Mike Mercury is, to coin a phrase, tricky, Doug.
He is. You never know what's in the Superstar's head.
Superstar is a veteran, and much like Adrian Lynch, knows the veteran tricks. And no doubt, he will try to use the big man's size against him, try and keep him back on that canvas. He will keep him prone to the match as the Predator and the Superstar take a hike when Mitch Paradise represents inside the ring.
We talk about the size, the body, and the muscles of Jason Green, Mercury's new bodyguard. He looks like a kid compared to Mitch Paradise.
It's your main event on ACW TV, UPN 32 all across the Midwest. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for checking out the Midwest ass-kicking machine. We are bringing you the alternative to professional wrestling, ACW. It's all the way live. Mike Mercury biding his time on the outside. Not looking his happiest right now, Doug. He's got the ebullient, smiling Superstar. Mitch Paradise is looking at him like a hoagie sandwich, quite frankly.
And Superstar looks a little different tonight. He lost his share of the tag team gold to Hillbilly Hills and Rob Norwood.
Still to be seen that relationship between the Rock and Randy and the Superstar, how far that's going to progress. There's been some heat in recent weeks. Will we continue to see the karaoke stylings of Mercury and Rock and Randy back in the tag team ranks? Right now we've got singles action. The bell's rung. Jamie Kennedy trying to call the Superstar back into the ring to go one-on-one with Mitch Paradise.
He wants nothing to do with Mitch Paradise. Climbs in the ring, climbs out of the ring.
Doug, but if I know the Superstar, he's got his game plan intact. The Predator, Jason Green, trying to hold the ears of the Superstar. You could bet that man is going to be involved in the game plan. Mercury is devious like that.
Now Superstar telling the Two Rivers crowd to be quiet, shut your mouth. They'll listen to him. He is the Superstar, isn't he?
All the old school heel tactics. He's bringing them all out tonight. And Two Rivers not taking too lightly to them, too nicely to them either. As Mitch Paradise buying his time. Well, the Superstar wants to pose again. Doug, I'm looking at Mitch Paradise tonight. Looks like he's getting angrier and angrier with the antics of the Superstar. Or either that or he wants to show him up. I say he did a pretty good job. Mission accomplished.
He uses Superstar's Who's the Man and gets the crowd on their feet.
Finally gonna lock up here. No. Mercury gets that right hand and that cheap right hand and takes a hike.
And he ducks away. Mitch Probably the right move for Superstar. He's got to be a rabbit tonight if he wants to handle Paradise. He's got to keep moving. He don't let Paradise grab him.
He's trying to frustrate Mitch Paradise. That's very obvious from here. That's something you'd expect from the Superstar. He likes to get inside the heads of his opponents. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. We're going to test the mental acumen of Mitch Paradise tonight as Mike Mercury plays his Superstar games.
Superstar continues to work the crowd a little bit. He's got his new bodyguard, the Predator, Jason Green, on the outside, and he's got about 275, 280 pounds of trouble in the ring.
One more right hand, and away goes Mercury. Mitch Paradise almost got a hold of him. He's having the exact effect, Doug, that he wants to have on Mitch Paradise. Take him out of his game plan, make him mad, scatter his thoughts. Oh! But he meets a right hand, and inside comes the Superstar. We're finally going to go at it. Big right hand.
Paradise got a hold of Mercury as he's jawing with the crowd. Now he has him in the ring. Up and over.
High elevation backdrop. Mitch Paradise setting him up. One more big right hand. Sinking him into the side of the head of the Superstar. Into the side of the headband, I should say. Standing elbow there. Nicely done by Paradise. Sheer power on this guy's behalf.
Mitch Paradise has had a run at some ACW gold. He's come up a little short. Right now he's taking on Superstar Mike Mercury, the former tag team champion.
Ties him up, takes him over in that crucifix. Count of one. Superstar slid out of that one, Doug. Mitch Paradise laying the punishment in. Big boot to the midsection. Look out for Mitch now.
And Green got him from the behind.
Green was able to distract him, and the Superstar lays in a cheap one. Takes him to the corner there.
Could have power a couple of rights into his ribs. And again, Superstar spends time talking to the fans.
Up and over. Shades of Cactus Jack there. That big clothesline, power clothesline. Takes him up and over. Like I was about to say, the Superstar, I think he's laying in that offense a little too slowly, giving Mitch Paradise too much time to recover.
But he's got a guy on the outside to lay it in when he's in the ring. As the Predator piles a couple of right hands into Paradise, one across the top of the head.
Now comes the assault.
I'm helping back in, ref.
The Predator on the outside, the Superstar on the inside, working on this big man, 6'5", 285.
No way, Superstar.
You needed to hook as many things as possible there, Superstar. You didn't do any of them. Doug, I'll tell you what, Mitch Paradise has played some college football, was actually thrown out of his university. He played linebacker for overly aggressive tactics. His coach actually threw him out of professional or college football, I should say. But Paradise has found, needless to say, a fine home in professional wrestling where that sort of behavior is occurring.
And Superstar catches the clothesline. Again, jaw-jacking with the crowd. Paradise saw him coming and was ready for it.
Mercury back to his lackadaisical pace, and Paradise levels him. Now, no, it doesn't hit the big boot. Mercury catches him, keeps that leg from underneath him, inside of the knee, and that is exactly what the Superstar needed to take advantage, full advantage of Paradise.
Yeah, I think he did more than kick his leg out. I think he rang a couple of bells when he kicked it out.
Bells?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
That's a metaphor, I get it.
Yeah.
Superstar going to work right now. Sinks in that chin lock on the mat. That's what he needs to do. We talked about that earlier, though.
Superstar spends an awful lot of time talking to everybody at ringside.
Superstar likes to talk. He likes to hear himself talk. I'm sure Jason Green likes to hear him talk, but Two Rivers likes to see Mitch Paradise fight, and he's fighting out. No.
That's really a pretty good move by Superstar. I'm going to give the devil his due. Just grabbed a handful of hair and ripped him down back of his neck. Keeps Paradise on the mat.
A whole handful of that considerable hair of Mitch Paradise. Mercury taking full advantage there, now just laying him across that middle rope. Look out for the Predator, though. Getting some leverage and choking him out. Yeah, hi, Mike.
Superstar.
I've seen that before. It wasn't that big to begin with.
Keeping Jamie Kennedy occupied as the Predator piles it on Mitch Paradise. What is it with the Kennedy brothers?
The Kennedy brothers have attention deficit disorder, I think.
They got a little something going on tonight here in Two Rivers.
Must be something inside that gene pool. I'll have to talk to Mama Kennedy.
That family tree ain't treeing a whole lot when it comes to refereeing.
Superstar laying in those knife edges. Slaps across the chest, actually. Uh-oh.
Here we go.
This is going to hurt. Oh! Time for chops. over and over again. Mercury actually kind of blocked that one.
Superstar takes 3 across the chest, 1 across the bicep.
Almost hits a clothesline. Mercury, a little too. Oh! I spoke too soon, Doug.
Superstar takes another couple.
Uh-oh. I think the Superstar's going for a ride, Doug. No, he's not.
Gouge of the eyes.
Paradise. Big right hands. Paradise recovers quickly, though. Shoots him into that opposite turnbuckle. Superstar goes in. Oh, he meets a boot, though.
Couple of boots right to the jaw.
Takes him up. Reverses it. Superstar going to go for something there. Reversal by Paradise one more time. Suplex, reversal of a suplex. Face first takes him over vertically. Nicely done by Paradise. Got to give him credit, though. Didn't land that all the way, but great innovation nonetheless. Shoots him in.
And he has Superstar up, but the Predator is up now, and
The
Paradise.
Predator almost taken out there. Predator takes out Paradise. Nicely done there by Jason Green.
He hangs him across the top rope. Superstar goes to the other corner.
And he's taking too much time, Doug. He was halfway there, then he got lost. What was the Superstar thinking? Mitch Paradise powering up. I don't know if he knows where he is.
Yes, he does. He fair caught Mercury.
And he knows where the Superstar is. Takes him over, fallaway slam.
Paradise.
There's Jason Green, though. Oh!
Right hand to the Predator's face.
Mercury walks right into it. It's time for Mercury to finally take that trip. It's time to welcome the Paradise.
Choke slam. Pin.
Bye-bye, Superstar. Mitch Paradise.
Mitch Paradise
Decisive victory.
has just
Your
won a convincing
winner.
match.
Mitch Paradise.
Jason Green outside the ring.
Jason Green. Wait a minute. Hands that chair, hands the hardware to the Superstar. Look out for this. Superstar's got a little something for Mitch Paradise. No, he doesn't.
Here comes a second one. Do we have a second one?
He's gonna rack up to
Do we have a
flyer
second
balls.
The crowd says yes.
Here comes the Predator, though. Oh, 2-on-1.
The Predator comes in and breaks up a second choke attempt and saves his butt. Superstar Mike Mercury.
Mercury may have finally found a bodyguard he can trust there. Jason Green saving the bacon of Mike Mercury. And an armful of Superstar over his shoulder takes him to the back, but nonetheless, we have a big victory tonight in Two Rivers for Mitch Paradise.
Mitch Paradise taking care of the former ACW Tag Team Champion Superstar Mike Mercury.
Even confiscates his weapon from him. Doug, big action next week. Shifty going one-on-one with Kamikaze Ken. We'll have a tag team title match coming at you from Two Rivers. It's All-Star Championship Wrestling. We'll see you next week.